exists before. With that beautiful quote, let me start today's program. A warm good morning to one and all present. Myself, Uma, doing post-graduation in Union Christian College. Today, we have gathered here to attend the webinar on Linux for Beginners by Sir Stephen James, Assistant Professor, School of Biosciences, Mar Athanasius College for Advanced Studies, Thiruvalla. The webinar is conducted by the Department of Biosciences, Union Christian College, as part of the Sanitary Lecture Series 2020-21. First of all, I invite our resource person, Sir Stephen James, to the webinar session. Sir, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending your valuable time with us. Then, I invite our HOD, the pillar of our Bioscience Department, Sir Shyam Mohan, to the session. Sir, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then I invite Sir Vibin Thomas, Assistant Professor, Department of Biosciences. Sir, welcome to the session. Finally, I welcome all of the participants that have gathered here to attend the webinar. I assure that you all people will get an informative session today. Okay, without any further ado, let me begin. I invite our beloved HOD, Sir Shyam Mohan, to have the inaugural address. Sir, please.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so today we have with us Mr. Stephen James, who will be talking on Linux for beginners. So Stephen sir has been a friend for a long time since I myself have been associated with the department. We have our friendship from that time, and I think it has been 15 years. And we have seen the evolution of the bioinformatics course in the department. And from the very beginning, we understand that at that point of time is when Stallman had come into picture and free software era had begun, maybe a couple of years before that. So we ourselves were fortunate in having Stallman in our college during 2008, etc. So this particular topic has relevance because we are so much into proprietary software and using proprietary software like Windows, and I think Android is also one among them. So that is when the objective or the need for free software and operating systems that can be not proprietary had come as a revolution. So like we know, in bioinformatics, there is a great need of command line environment. And so the basics of this command line environment, shell programming, etc., and will be useful when you handle programming languages like Perl, Python, etc. And all of them are important in bioinformatics as well. So like we know about the advent of next generation sequencing analysis, deep sequencing, etc. So in order to retrieve data and go for specific data, you need that know-how for working in command line environment. So I think Mr. Stephen James will provide the ideal platform for the basic understanding of this Linux operating system. I myself am quite a novice in this field, so I am also looking forward to understanding the basics of Linux, and I think it will be very helpful for our students of bioinformatics. I have also advised the students of undergraduate level to come into this free software and understand what operating systems, Linux operating system is. So this program would be catering to all those who are quite aware of this of free software and operating systems and command line environment. And I think it would be very necessary for the students of bioinformatics particularly, because when they later begin their work into data analysis and things associated with this thing, Linux would be there. So it is our privilege to have Mr. Stephen James here. He has been closely associated with our department for the last 15 years. And sir, I know sir has also, he is a professor in MACFAST, so before that also, I remember both of us sharing times at Christu Jayanti College. Then later, sir moved on for some time to Manipal College, and then now I think for more than 10 years he's there in MACFAST. So I welcome Mr. Stephen James once again on behalf of the department, and I declare this webinar for Linux for beginners open. And I'm very happy to inaugurate this session and hope all the participants and the students will have a wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before getting into the session, let me give a small introduction of our resource person, Mr. Stephen James, Assistant Professor, School of Biosciences, Mar Athanasius College for Advanced Studies, Thiruvalla. Mr. Stephen James has completed his education in MTech CS and he is a net qualified person. He has also secured second rank in MSc Bioinformatics in MG University in 2004. He was a former lecturer at Christu Jyoti College of Management and Technology, Changanasheri, and also a former lecturer of Manipal University, Manipal. He has a total experience of around 15 years. The publications of Sir Stephen James include Database Management System for Business, Information Technology for Office, Programming in C, Internet Web Designing, and Cyber. He had attended 2 national and 3 international seminars. Also, Sir Stephen has a professional membership in Association for the Promotion of DNA Fingerprinting and other technologies. His areas of interest include bioprogramming and soft computing, biological database and the management, bioinformatics software programming, Linux internals, software engineering, client-server computing, and introduction to computing and bioinformatics. That's all about Sir Stephen James. Now, let's begin our session. Participants, please note, if you have any queries during the session, kindly put it in the chat box. The doubt will be clarified at the end of the session. Also, please make sure that your audio and video is switched off so that there will be no disturbance during the session. Okay, now let's begin. Stephen sir, over to you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay. So thanks to Shyam sir and the host for the nice words. Okay. Actually, Shyam sir looks different, and it's been nice to associate with him for a long time. He was there with us for around I think 15 years, right? More than 15 years we were together for different streams in bioinformatics, in examinations and all. Okay. Anyway, thank you, sir, for your nice words. Okay, so let us start that. Okay, let me share the screen. Share. Can you see my screen? You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So any disturb from your side, no? Basically, I am not so, I cannot hear properly. Okay, doesn't matter. You can hear me properly, right? Okay. So this, my purpose of the talk is to introduce you Linux. Okay, that is just, this is an, I understand this is basically the audience are basically from bioscience background, and moreover this is just an introduction to an operating system, thing like that. Okay, just like you learn Windows, this is just like learning Linux. The purpose of this talk is just like that. Okay, so I will give an bird's eye view of what exactly is Linux and what are different types of commands in Linux within a time frame. Okay, so they can further, you can explore, okay, in Linux. Okay, so myself, Stephen James, I'm basically an assistant professor in School of Bioscience, MACFAST, and been nice to talk to you. Okay, so let us begin the talk. Okay, so you can see this outline. Okay, this outline, if you see, these are the which I am going through. Okay, my just introduce Linux, some few words about the operating system, which you can further read also. Then difference between Windows and Linux, different variants of Linux, Ubuntu operating system, then directory structures, basic commands, creating users in Linux, file directory commands, file permissions, IO redirection, text editors, file compression, other useful softwares, installing softwares in Linux. These which I feel like these things that is basic things to be learned, okay, in an operating system. That's what it is. I thought of. That's why I just added all these things. Okay. So anything is any query other than this, other than that, I will be happy to answer. Okay. So let us begin. So this is my outline of the talk. So we go for that. Okay. So what I thought was that no, Linux is basically we can compare with Windows. At least it's very easy to learn anything which you can compare with already existing thing. Okay. For example, if you want to learn a programming language now, it is very easy to learn if you know one of them and compare with that actually. For example, if you know C programming, you can easily learn Java, or you can easily learn say Python or Perl. You just compare how it is in C and how it is in Python. Okay, just like that here, all of you might knowing your what do you call Windows operating system. So just compare with Windows operating system. Okay, so you know what is the purpose of operating system, right? Operating system manages your computer. Okay, your computer no is basically just an electronic device. Okay, it will work just like a fan or switch, a fan or light. Okay, all the input you have to give just like what we are giving in a fan or light actually, just like 0 and 1 form, that is on and off state. Okay, for example, you think about any how much difficult you are if you want to give that particular thing an on and off state. So for that purpose we have softwares. One of the major software in any computer system is an operating system. Okay, what are the operating system which we know? We know Windows operating system, right? Okay, one of the popularity of Windows operating system is that it is very good graphical user interface. There is no requirement for it to learn Windows operating system. Okay, we are postgraduates, so automatically in postgraduate course we have introduced Linux operating system, but not Windows operating system. Why? Because in Windows everybody will know. Okay, it's very easy to learn. Anybody can learn Windows. Okay, but Linux is not so. Okay, but Linux is very similar to Windows operating system and better than that also. It's similar. There's two terms, the multi-user, right? It's basically multi-user, multitasking, time sharing operating system. Multi-user means what? Multiple users and log in to same time. Okay, think about multiple users log in the same time, right? The sense like not in a single system to a server. Okay, for example, Linux is a server. You can just log into that particular server from multiple workstations and work on each of them separately, just like it is transparent. You will feel like you are only person. Multitasking, you know, multiple tasks you can open, multiple windows you can open. Okay, it has now fully functional GUI. Okay, one of the drawback of initial Linux was that no, when if you call it drawback, okay, one of the initial drawback is that no, or advantage of Windows is that no, Windows has a very good graphical user interface. Okay, but Linux, that was lacking initially. Okay, earlier Linux no, doesn't have graphical user interface at all. Okay, for example, think about the case if you want to put a pen drive, or if you want to put a CD. Okay, you could type the command to access CD. Okay, or if you want to create a user, if you want to install a software. Okay, earlier Linux is entirely command prompt with an exceptional GUI was there. Okay, but majority is command prompt. That means you record to type the command. Okay, it's very difficult for us to type the command. That's what the problem of Linux. Okay, but Windows, nothing command prompt. Everything can use using mouse. You can just install Linux. We can install anything on Windows by downloading the application and running on application, clicking on the exe file, next, finish, you will be able to install that. But that is not applicable in the case of Linux. Linux early it was everything is command prompt. Anyway, okay, presently we have a good GUI there, good graphical user interface there. Okay, just like Windows. Okay, but Windows already market has been entirely up to Windows, so it is competing. Okay, only academic purpose only we used to install our Linux. Okay, basically for history of Linux is developed by Linus Torvald. You can go through history, search the history. It's an interesting story actually, so you can go through it. I'm not going further to history of Linux. His Linux come from Linus Torvald. Okay, so the name also comes from him. Okay, he used to help of other persons to develop the softwares. Okay, so Linux performs all the functions of Unix, Mac, and Windows, and even better than it. Okay, for example, compared to Windows, now Linux is a better operating system. Okay, think about Windows. Windows, no, there are lot of drawback of Windows in the case of security. Okay, for example, no, if you want to, for example, better example is that now you have lot of antivirus softwares are there. Why you record antivirus software? There's a chance of virus attack. Okay, your files saved in your system now may not be secured also. Anybody you switching on the system now will be able to see your files or modify the files. Okay, so there are a lot of concern regarding security in the case of Windows. Okay, but the case of Linux, that's not the case. Linux is very easy and very secure also. Unix is also type of operating system. If somebody doesn't know, Unix is just another operating system. Okay, and the background of the Linux come from Unix actually. Okay, anyway, I'm just roughly go through this theory topic. Okay, GNU, this licensing system of Linux is known as GNU GPL. Okay, it comes from GNU, comes from the word Unix. Okay, something is say that GNU is not Unix. Okay, actually says that it's similar to Unix. That's what it is there. All the kernel, core operating system functionalities, everything is based on the Unix platform. Okay, so there's a Unix, another type of operating system comes from before Linux. Okay, so that's what GNU GPL in the sense. Okay, GPL means general public license. Okay, that means general public license means it's not free. Okay, but you can share it. If you have a version, you have share it. Okay, that's what the difference is. Okay, and why the general public license is there? No, is standardized. Whatever be the Linux versions, whatever different variants you are having, you can develop your own Linux variant, but still that should be standardized according to the next kernel and environment. Okay, so anyway, that is there, that particular thing. Now one more thing, Linux is coming with all sort of softwares compared to Windows. Now Windows are not coming with any set of softwares. We are additionally adding. Okay, for example, you want to have a Photoshop. Okay, in the case of Linux, in the case of Windows, you require to install that. Okay, so or you want to have an Office now, you have to install that separately. Or you want to C programming, Java, Perl programming, Python, database, all of them now you require to separately install in Windows. But Linux now is bundled with all set of softwares. We don't have to require to anything to install for running this. Once you install Linux, you can do it for any purpose. There is no requirement for you to install anything further. Still, if you want to install something that you can install, that's another issue. But we doesn't require, because all of them required for a normal user, or even a middle type of user, or somewhere a professional user. He can just install Linux. Everything is available for it. For example, you want to develop a software using Python programming, Python is available there, installed. Okay, for us Perl programming, Perl is available there. For C programming, C is available there. Or any, you name it, it is there. Okay, you want to have a video player, VLC is available there. Or audio player, you name the software, it will be there. That's it. Okay, or the you even if I say that it is there, no, it is there, or its alternate is there. You think like that. Okay, you may not find MS Office there, but LibreOffice is there. Okay, so any software now will be there, and better than it. For example, this slide now, you see this slide which I am using. This is basically created using this is basically created using our PowerPoint. Okay, but still, if it's better than what I can see in PowerPoint. Okay, better graphics and all. You can hear me, right? Okay. Anyway, let me go through. Okay, so that's what I told you. All set of softwares are coming with Linux also. Okay, so compare the Windows now. Linux is free. Okay, for include network servers, GUI desktop, Linux is available for you. It's free, and it can distribute free also. General public license. Okay, that's what is there. Okay, in the case of your Linux, it is general public license. What is general public license? You have a copy, you can share with anyone. Compared to Windows. Okay, Windows now is commercial. Okay, nowadays now students, or you may be buying a laptop, right? Automatically what happened? You will tell the you will automatically tell that you require to have licensed version of Windows, right? He will charge you for that, something around 5,000 rupees they will charge. Okay, but still we install it. Okay, because that's the advantage of Windows, because Windows is popular, is very popular. Linux, no, nobody will install. Why? Because Linux is not popular, but Linux is free. We don't have to charge anything for that, and all the functions of the Windows will work on Linux also. Okay, nowadays no, there's no requirement for you to download and install Windows there. You can download Linux actually. He will download it free of cost. You can. We don't record to. They won't charge you anything. One more thing is that no, it is open source. Okay, what do you mean open source actually? Windows is not open source. That means here source code for the Windows is not available. For the Linux, it is available. Okay, you can just download the corresponding source code if you want. Okay, you customize that according to your need. If you can customize according to your need, you can customize and make it available to others also. If you are so professional, that means source code is also available. You can manipulate the source code according to your wish. That is not applicable to Windows. Okay, even after purchasing, you think like this. Okay, even after purchasing, purchasing means even after paying Windows, still the thing is not, you cannot share it. It's not open source also. Forget about open source. We may not be using entire source code for our purpose. But Windows operating system, no, at least it should be general public license, right? Because, for example, we have a purchase, we have a license, automatically we can able to share it, right? But that's not applicable in the case of Windows. Linux is basically open source and as well as general public license. Okay, that means you can share it. I got a Linux from your assume that you got a Linux from somewhere in a CD or magazine. You can give it to anyone. Okay, and first of all, it comes from the magazine because of that particular general public license. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ലിനക്സ് എവിടുന്ന് കിട്ടിയാലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആർക്കും കൊടുക്കാം, എവിടുന്ന് കിട്ടുകയും ചെയ്യും. Okay, നിങ്ങൾ വിൻഡോസ് ആണെങ്കിലോ വിൻഡോസ് record to purchase. Okay, that's the difference between these two. Coming to different variants of Linux. Okay, hopefully I'm getting time, right? Okay, so different variants of Linux. Okay, different variants of Linux, no? Yeah, these are different variants. Okay, Debian, Gen 2, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is commonly used nowadays. Okay, Red Hat Enterprise Linux or RHEL. Okay, it's known as RHEL. Red Hat RHEL. Basically, this Red Hat Enterprise Linux is basically server purpose. I told you Linux is very secure. So the majority of servers which we are using will Linux servers. Even you have Linux servers in your college. Okay, so Linux, why? Because Linux is more secure than Windows. The server, no, security is the issue, not the graphical user interface. For us, no, നമുക്ക് എന്താ ഏറ്റവും വേണ്ടത്? നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത് ആ എൻവയോൺമെന്റ്, മൗസ് എവിടെ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, നമുക്ക് ഈസി ആയിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണം. അതാണ് നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് എന്താ ആവശ്യം? വി റിക്വയർഡ് എ good graphical user interface, GUI. That is provided by Windows. പക്ഷേ സെർവറിനോ, സെർവറിൽ വേണ്ടത് ഡേറ്റ സെക്യൂരിറ്റിയാണ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ പ്രൈവസിയാണ്. നമ്മൾ കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആ സെർവറിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഫയൽസ് മറ്റാർക്കും ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ പാടില്ല, ഉപയോഗിക്കപ്പെടരുത്. ഓക്കെ, അത് കറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. ഇത് നമ്മുടെ കാര്യമാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് എന്താ, സെർവർ ഷുഡ് ബി വെരി സെക്യൂർ. അവിടെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് ഇസ് നോട്ട് ഫോർ GUI. അത് ലുക്ക് ആൻഡ് ഫീലിന്റെ കാര്യം വി ഡോണ്ട് ബോദർ. ഓക്കെ, യുവർ ഫയൽസ് you record to download and upload to the corresponding Linux servers should be safe. Okay, that will be safe. It is Linux. That will not be, that may not be, I cannot say will not be, may not be safe if it is Windows. That's the difference between these two. അതിന്റെ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറഞ്ഞാൽ, നിങ്ങൾ തന്നെ ഇപ്പോൾ 2 യൂസേഴ്സ് നിങ്ങളുടെ വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് കയറി എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു, 2 യൂസേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. ഓക്കെ, both the files, for example, I log into one user and access second user's files. Other way around also, user 1 user 2 ഉണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. user 1 കൂടെ കയറി user 2 ഫയൽസ് എല്ലാം ആക്സസ് ചെയ്യാം, തിരിച്ചും പറ്റും. That is not possible in the case of Linux. Your limitations are there. You can view only your files, not the others' files. Okay, so security is more in that particular case. So എപ്പോഴും ലിനക്സിനകത്ത് basically the server market is controlled by Linux, basically for RHEL. Okay, this is Ubuntu. Ubuntu is also commonly used nowadays. Not commonly used, widely used nowadays. Okay, ഈ RHEL Red Hat തന്നെ മറ്റൊരു വേർഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു Fedora. Okay, But Fedora nowadays, Ubuntu is more popularly used in, especially is the desktop or home users. നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ആൾക്കാർ എല്ലാവരും ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന Ubuntu rather than Fedora. Okay. So, but Red Hat ആയിരുന്നു ഇതിനകത്ത് കമ്പനി ലിനക്സിനെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്തിരുന്നത് ഒരു കാലത്ത്. Okay. Including your home users market. Home users actually. Okay. But nowadays, especially is Ubuntu. Ubuntu gets a control of this home users nowadays. So they are using large popular. You will be also will be installed. നിങ്ങളിപ്പം കടയിൽ ചെന്നിട്ട് ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് മേടിക്കുന്ന കടയിൽ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ലിനക്സ് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് അവർ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്ത് തരുന്നത് ഫെഡോറ ആയിരുന്നു നേരത്തെ. ഇപ്പോൾ they will install Ubuntu rather than the other one. These are all Kali Linux, CentOS, Debian. This is also there. Okay. If any interest is there, you can install that particular thing. Okay. Ubuntu operating system. I told you it's a Linux-based operating system designed for computers, smartphone, network servers. Basically, it is supported by a company known as Canonical Limited. Okay, and Ubuntu എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നിങ്ങളുടെ വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞു വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് എന്തൊക്കെ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് അവൈലബിൾ ആണോ അതെല്ലാം ഉബുണ്ടുവിൽ അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, അതായത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ബ്രൗസ് ചെയ്യണം. നിങ്ങൾ ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കി, നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ കൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്ത് ഉപയോഗം വരും? നിങ്ങൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ ബ്രൗസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചിലപ്പം ഒരു പവർ പോയിന്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ഓഫീസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു വേർഡ് ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു നോട്ട് പാഡ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു you want to see a movie. Okay, you want to see a movie or what else? Maybe you want to hear a music. Users we may be using an image using Photoshop. You want to read a PDF file. Okay, ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റത്തിന്റെ നിങ്ങളുടെ യൂസ് എങ്കിൽ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ചുകൂടി അഡ്വാൻസ് ആയിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ you want to write a program. Okay, or you want to use Zoom software or Google Meet. Okay, നിങ്ങൾ എന്ത് ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻസ് ഒരു കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ കൊണ്ട് നടക്കണം എന്ന് ആലോചിച്ചാൽ അതെല്ലാം തന്നെ ഈ ഉബുണ്ടു ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റം കൊണ്ട് നടക്കും. ഓക്കെ, ചില ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റംസ് നിങ്ങൾ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യണം. സെപ്പറേറ്റ്ലി you can install some of the operating systems, some of the softwares, but majority is coming along with it. So you don't have to Zoom എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ this is Zoom. Okay, this is basically Zoom is not installed. Okay, so Zoom and other specialized softwares you can install. Okay, അപ്പോൾ നേരത്തെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ it support Firefox, Chrome, VLC, LibreOffice. It won't support Internet Explorer. Okay, opposite way, Internet Explorer doesn't work on your what do you call in your Linux. Large applications are there under, just like Ubuntu is GPL, this is also the same thing, GPL. Okay, now comes to file systems. Okay, ഈ ഫയൽ സിസ്റ്റം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ സാധാരണഗതിയിൽ നമ്മുടെ വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് ഫയൽ സിസ്റ്റം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ സി ഡ്രൈവ് ഉണ്ട്, അതിനകത്ത് എന്താ യൂസേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, യൂസേഴ്സിനകത്ത് മൈ ഡോക്യുമെന്റ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡൗൺലോഡ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്, അത് ഡ്രൈവ്സ് ആൻഡ് ഡയറക്ടറീസ് ആർ ദെയർ, റൈറ്റ്? പക്ഷെ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഫയൽ സിസ്റ്റം അല്ല ലിനക്സിനകത്തുള്ളത്. ലിനക്സിന് പറയുന്ന ഫയൽ സിസ്റ്റത്തിന്റെ പേരാണ് ഹൈറാർക്കിയൽ ഇൻവേർട്ടഡ് ട്രീ സ്ട്രക്ചർ. ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ ഒരു കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു, നമ്മളിപ്പം I think I have a file system. This one, see this one there? ഇതാണ് ലിനക്സിന്റെ ഫയൽ സിസ്റ്റം. ഓക്കെ, ഇതിങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഫയൽ സിസ്റ്റം ആണ് നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് ലിനക്സിനകത്ത്. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ നിൽക്കുന്ന ഈ ഡയറക്ടറിയുടെ പേരാണ് റൂട്ട് ഡയറക്ടറി. ഓക്കെ, ഒരു യൂസറിനെ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പം നമ്മൾ ഹോം ഡയറക്ടറിക്കകത്ത് ഒരു നമ്മുടെ യൂസർ നെയിമിന്റെ പേരിൽ ഒരു ഫോൾഡർ ഇവിടെ കാണും. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ സീ ദിസ് വൺ ദർ /home സ്റ്റെഫ്. കാരണം സ്റ്റെഫ് ആണ് എൻ്റെ യൂസർ നെയിം എങ്കിൽ ഹോം ഡയറക്ടറിക്കകത്ത് ഒരു ഫോൾഡർ അതിനകത്ത് കാണും. അതിനകത്തായിരിക്കും നമ്മുടെ ഫയൽ. ഇപ്പം നിങ്ങൾ ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കിയാൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ സുഹൃത്തിനും ഇതിനകത്തൊരു അക്കൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു, അവരുടെ പേരിലും മറ്റൊരു ഫോൾഡർ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവും, അതിനകത്തായിരിക്കും അവരുടെ ഫയൽസ്. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റലേഷൻ ഫയൽസ് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഫയൽസ് എല്ലാം, ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ യുവർ Zoom or C compiler or Perl compiler, Firefox, and the binary files will be there in the bin directory. These two bin directories. Okay, these bin directory and these two bin directories. There's a slight difference is there. Okay, so this difference is nothing but the bin directory എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ബൈനറി ഫയൽസ് ആണ്, അതായത് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർസ് എല്ലാം ഇതിനകത്താണ് കാണുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, അതിനകത്ത് വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് നമ്മൾ സിസ്റ്റം ലെവൽ ഇൻസ്റ്റലേഷൻ ലൈക്ക് സിസ്റ്റം കമാൻഡ്സിന്റെ എല്ലാം ഫയൽസ് എല്ലാം bin directory will be there in this particular thing, in this bin directory, whereas softwares, external software, third party softwares will be there in the USR bin directory. അപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയും കാര്യം മിനിമം അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കുക. എന്താ, നിങ്ങൾ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർസ് കാണുന്ന ബിന്നിലും USR ബിന്നിലും ആണെന്നും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫയൽസും ഫോൾഡേഴ്സും കാണുന്നത് ഹോമിനകത്ത് ആ യൂസറിന്റെ പേരിലുമാണെന്ന് നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഇവിടെ കണ്ടോ, ഞാൻ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഹോം സ്റ്റഫ് myfile.txt. myfile.txt എവിടെ കാണുന്നത്? സ്റ്റഫ് എന്നൊരു ഡയറക്ടറിക്കകത്താണ് കാണുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, see this one that I'll show you an example after when I come to this one. Okay, so these are the different directory structures, each of them its own purpose. Okay, ലിനക്സിനകത്ത് ഒരു ടേം ഉണ്ട്, എവറിത്തിങ് ഇസ് എ ഫയൽ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ എവറിത്തിങ് ഇസ് എ ഫയൽ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇപ്പം മൗസ് ആണെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഫയലായിട്ട് ട്രീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. മൗസ് വിൽ ബി there as one file in device directory. Okay, then library files are there, bin directories are there, different files, each of the file system its own purpose. At least you should remember നമ്മുടെ ഫയൽ, അതായത് നമ്മളുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട ഫയൽ എവിടെ കാണുമെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സ്ലാഷ് ഡയറക്ടറിയുടെ അടിയിൽ ഹോം എന്നൊരു ഡയറക്ടറി ഉണ്ട്, അതിൻ്റെ താഴെ ഒരു ഫോൾഡേഴ്സ് കാണും നമ്മുടേതായ രീതിയിൽ. സ്റ്റഫ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്താ പറയുക, നിങ്ങളുടെ പേര്, നിങ്ങളുടെ യൂസർ നെയിം എന്താണോ അതിനകത്ത് കാണും. ഓക്കെ, that's what it is. Known as Linux file system. This is your Linux in your inverter hierarchical tree structures. നിങ്ങൾ വിൻഡോസിനകത്താണെങ്കിലോ വിൻഡോസ് വി ഹാവ് സി ഡ്രൈവ്, ദെൻ ഡോക്യുമെന്റ്സ്, സി ഡ്രൈവ് users ഉണ്ട്, യൂസേഴ്സിനകത്ത് your username will be there, then in that you have my documents, desktop, everything, even my documents desktop also there. Okay, ഹോമിനകത്ത് സ്റ്റെഫിനകത്തായിരിക്കും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഡോക്യുമെന്റ്സും ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പ് എല്ലാം വരുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഓരോ യൂസറിനും അത് നമ്മൾ സി ഡ്രൈവ് നിങ്ങൾ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്തോ, സി ഡ്രൈവിനകത്ത് യൂസേഴ്സിനകത്ത് ഒരു പർട്ടിക്കുലർ യൂസറിനകത്ത് ഡോക്യുമെന്റ്സും ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പും ഡൗൺലോഡ്സും എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇവിടെ ഹോമിനകത്തായിരിക്കും എന്ന് മാത്രം, ഹോമിനകത്ത് ഒരു യൂസറിന്റെ പേരിനകത്തായിരിക്കും ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഡയറക്ടറീസും ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പും എല്ലാം. നേരത്തെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ സെക്യൂർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാ, സെക്യൂർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതിന്റെ കാര്യം ഹോമിനകത്ത് ഏതൊക്കെ യൂസേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടോ അവരുടെ ഫയൽസ് എല്ലാം അവരവർക്ക് മാത്രമേ ആക്സസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താ, ഞാനിപ്പോൾ സ്റ്റെഫിൽ കയറിയ എൻ്റെ ഹോം ഡയറക്ടറിക്കകത്ത് സ്റ്റെഫിനകത്ത് മാത്രമേ എനിക്ക് കയറാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പം ആൽബിൻ കയറുക എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോ, ആൽബിൻ കയറുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഹോമിനകത്ത് ആൽബിൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഫോൾഡറിനകത്ത് മാത്രമേ അയാൾക്ക് കയറാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. സോ ഓൺലി ദ ഓണർ ഓഫ് ദ കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ഫോൾഡർ വിൽ ബി ആക്സസ് ടു only his files. Okay, so now come, for example, see, this is your let me show you. Okay, so this is your Linux environment. Okay, ഇതാ നിങ്ങൾ Linux environment. Okay, just like Windows. Okay, അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളൊന്ന് ഇതിനകത്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ലിനക്സ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യണമെന്നില്ല. ഓക്കെ, ലിനക്സ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യണമെന്നില്ല. ലിനക്സിനകത്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് ഒരു ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ പോലെ വിൻഡോസ് സബ്സിസ്റ്റം ഫോർ ലിനക്സ് WSL എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് ഒരു ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, ദാറ്റ് യു ക്യാൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ് യു ക്യാൻ സെർച്ച് ഇൻ ഇന്റർനെറ്റ് ഹൗ ടു ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ വിൻഡോസ് സബ്സിസ്റ്റം ഫോർ ലിനക്സ് ഇൻ വിൻഡോസ്. സെപ്പറേറ്റ് OS ആയിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണം ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ഒരു വിൻഡോസ് ഒരു സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ പോലെ വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യാം. പക്ഷെ അന്നേരം പ്രശ്നം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഒരു അക്കാഡമിക് പർപ്പസ് നടക്കത്തുള്ളൂ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കമാൻഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നടക്കും. പക്ഷേ ഒരു ഫുൾ ഫ്ലെജ്ഡ് ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റത്തിന്റെ പർപ്പസ് നടക്കത്തില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഒരു കാര്യമുണ്ട്, നിങ്ങൾ ബയോസയൻസ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങിയാൽ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കായിട്ട് പലപ്പോഴും പലത് സംഭവിക്കും. സിസ്റ്റം ക്രാഷ് ആയെന്നിരിക്കാം, ഇൻ ദ സെൻസ് വിൻഡോസ് വിൽ ക്രാഷ്. വിൻഡോസ് ക്രാഷ് ആയാൽ പിന്നത്തെ പ്രശ്നം നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ നിങ്ങളുടെ കടയിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോകണം. അവിടെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവർ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫയൽസ് നഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടെന്നിരിക്കാം. സോ ദീസ് തിങ്സ് വിൽ ഹാപ്പൻ. ഓക്കെ, സോ better is that now if you want to install the particular Linux, better thing you get the help from any professional. Okay, you go to shop, wherever you buy your laptop or the system, ask them to install the Linux. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചെയ്യാവുന്ന കാര്യം, ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പം ലിനക്സ് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചെയ്യാവുന്ന കാര്യം, വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് ലിനക്സ് സബ്സിസ്റ്റം വി ക്യാൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ജസ്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ. ഓക്കെ, ഒരു സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ പോലെ. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അതിനകത്ത് GUI ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഗ്രാഫിക്കൽ യൂസർ ഇന്റർഫേസ് നടക്കത്തില്ല, പക്ഷെ കമാൻഡ്സ് എല്ലാം വർക്ക് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് യുവർ ലിനക്സ് എൻവയോൺമെന്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ദി ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പ്. ഇപ്പൊ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്കിപ്പം ഇതിനകത്ത് ഞാൻ ഒരു കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു, ഇതിനകത്ത് വേണ്ട സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർസ് എല്ലാം കാണുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ദിസ് ഈസ് ദ വൺ, യു ടൈപ്പ് എനിത്തിങ് ടു ഹിയർ. ഓക്കെ, ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ദിസ് ഈസ് യുവർ ഫസ്റ്റ് തിങ്, യു റിക്വയർ ടു ഗോ ടു ടെർമിനൽ. ഓക്കെ, ഗോ ടു ടെർമിനൽ. ദിസ് ഈസ് യുവർ കമാൻഡ് ലൈൻ ടെർമിനൽ. അത് നിങ്ങളുടെ കമാൻഡ് ലൈൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു ഓപ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത്, കമാൻഡ് പ്രോംപ്റ്റ്. ആ കമാൻഡ് പ്രോംപ്റ്റ് ഈക്വൽ ആണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. ഓക്കെ, കമാൻഡ് പ്രോംപ്റ്റിന്റെ ഈക്വൽ ആണ് ഇതെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. This is your command prompt. All the commands which you record to do should be type in here in this command prompt. How to go to it? Terminal and type it out. Go to here, click on here. See that my mouse, right? You mouse കാണാലോ അല്ലേ? See the terminal there? Type here, show applications. For example, here there are show applications are there. There I type what do you call terminal. Just type terminal. The terminal. See the terminal comes. This is your terminal. Okay, ഇവിടാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാ കമാൻഡ്സ് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഈ എൻവയോൺമെന്റ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് ഫുള്ളായിട്ട് സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യാതെ നടക്കും. പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ഫുൾ ഫ്ലെഡ്ജ് ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റം ആയിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യണം. You record install it. Okay. For example, you have all the options required. I told you all the options required for running and thing is available in this particular case. Okay. For example, you have Firefox browser there. You have this one is LibreOffice Writer. This is Writer. Okay. This is Writer, just like Word. Okay, just like Word. Okay. Then what else we record? How? Then we have Impress. Impress is a PowerPoint. PowerPoint is വേറെ കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങളിപ്പം വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് കയറിയ PowerPoint ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ ഇതിനകത്ത് ലോഡ് ചെയ്യാം. Automatically load. Okay, you don't have to, it will look and feel be very much better than the thing. Better എന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയത്തുള്ളൂ. Okay, it's better than the other one. Okay, നിങ്ങൾ വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് കയറി ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത അതിനേക്കാട്ടിലും ബെറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് തന്നെ ഇതിനകത്ത് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യും. Similarly, for Excel, there is something called as calc actually. Okay, so just type calc here. Calc. This one is LibreOffice Calc. See that thing there? It's for our Excel actually. Okay, there are a lot of softwares are there actually for this one. Okay, നിങ്ങൾ software install ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ you record to through command prompt basically. Okay, so command prompt. So we'll go to basic commands of basic commands. Okay, basic commands, right? So നമുക്ക് സാധാരണഗതിയിൽ ബേസിക് ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന കമാൻഡ്സ് ഏതൊക്കെയാണെന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ see this basic commands. Okay, for example, this is the any commands you want to know, no, you can just type it here. Okay, for example, pwd. Okay, ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞു ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ കയറിയ യൂസറിന്റെ പേര് HP എന്ന യൂസർ അതിനകത്തുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, HP. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ HP എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ, നമ്മുടെ ഫയൽസ് എല്ലാം തന്നെ ഈ ഹോമിനകത്ത് HP അകത്താണ് ഉള്ളത്. എനി ഫയൽസ് വിച്ച് യു വാണ്ട് ടു ക്രിയേറ്റ്, നോ, ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ഇൻസൈഡ് ദ ഹോം HP. ഓക്കെ, so for example, if you want to get out of the directory, അതുകൊണ്ട് PWD stands for present working directory. I'll quickly go through it, okay, because large number of commands are there, so we'll quickly go through. Okay, any command you can type in this here, PWD. For example, cd ... cd command, no, നമ്മൾ ഇപ്പൊ നോക്കുകയാണല്ലോ എവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നത്, ഹോമിനകത്ത് ആ നിൽക്കുന്നത് ls. For example, I want to list out what are the users available there. This, see that ls command. So what is ls command? ls എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ just type in ls, it will tell you what are the folders available in a particular directory. Okay, അതിനകത്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു കമാൻഡിനെ കുറിച്ച് ഒരു ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോ, go to the manual. Okay, man ls, it will tell you the man ls. Okay, list of directory and contents. Okay, then if you come out quit there, ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് pwd എന്ന് വെച്ച കമാൻഡ് എന്താണെന്ന് അറിയത്തില്ല, man pwd, that's it. So it will tell you print the name of the current working directory. Okay, ഇതിന്റെ അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തന്നെ ഇന്റർപ്രറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം അതിനകത്ത് എന്താണ് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്നുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, മാൻ, എനിക്ക് മാൻ കൊടുക്കാം, mkdir, ഒരു കമാൻഡ് ഉണ്ട് mkdir. Okay, make directories. Okay, so just tell you, but we record know the commands. Okay, commands നിങ്ങൾ അറിയണം. So I'll go, this one is all the commands which are basic commands. Okay, ls, cat, touch, cp, mv, find, grep. This is not wd. Okay, see sudo, sorry, sudo. Okay, sudo. Okay, so you put man, say grep. Okay, ആ കമാൻഡ് അവിടെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ മാനുവൽ അതിനകത്ത് കാണും, print the line that match patterns. Okay, അങ്ങനെ കാണും. For example, you can type all the commands here. ഇപ്പൊ ls അടിച്ചു, ls, so list out the directories. Okay, cat ന്റെ purpose എന്താ, man cat, just go to man. Okay, cat. Okay, concatenate files and print to standard output. ഒരു ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനാണ് cat കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. cat ഇപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെ കൊടുക്കാം, cat say file1. Oh, file1 is not permission denied. What is permission denied? എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് പെർമിഷൻ ഡിനൈഡ് വന്നത്? നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ഞാൻ ഹോമിനകത്താണ് നിൽക്കുന്നത്, ഹോമിനകത്ത് ഒരു ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള പെർമിഷൻ നമുക്കില്ല. നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ കയറേണ്ടത്, നമ്മൾ നിൽക്കേണ്ട യൂസറിനകത്ത് HP അകത്തെ ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, see the error there, file1 permission denied. What is permission denied means? Because my location is under home. Okay, ഹോമിനകത്ത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു, ഞാൻ കയറിയ യൂസർ ഏതാണോ ആ യൂസറിന്റെ പേരിൽ എനിക്കൊരു ഫോൾഡർ ഉണ്ടാവും, ആ ഫോൾഡറിനകത്ത് മാത്രമേ എനിക്ക് ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പൊ സ്റ്റെഫ് എന്ന യൂസർ ആണ് കയറിയെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോ, സ്റ്റെഫിനകത്ത് മാത്രമേ നമ്മുടെ ഫയൽ ഉള്ളൂ, നമ്മുടെ ഫയൽ അവിടെ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. എവിടെയും ഫയൽ സേവ് ചെയ്യാനോ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനോ പറ്റത്തില്ല. തിങ്ക് അബൌട്ട് വിൻഡോസ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വിൻഡോസ് ആണെങ്കിൽ എവിടെയും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് നിങ്ങൾ സേവ് ചെയ്ത പ്രോഗ്രാം ഫയൽസിലാണ്. Okay, think about that. You can write no issues. Nobody will do that. But nobody will do that. But you can do that. Okay. നിങ്ങൾ തീരുമാനിച്ചാൽ മതി എവിടെ പോയി സേവ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നുള്ളത്. പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെ അങ്ങനല്ല. ഇവിടെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു സ്ഥലം തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്, അവിടാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. ഇപ്പം any command, no, I told you, you can type in here cat, for example, cat file1. Oh, file1. Now you type it. Okay, hello, this is my file. ഇതൊരു ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള കമാൻഡാണ്. ഓക്കെ, കൺട്രോൾ സി, പുറത്ത് വരണമെന്ന് കൺട്രോൾ സി, ദെൻ യു ടൈപ്പ് കാറ്റ് ഫയൽ റൈറ്റ്, fil1. ദിസ് ഈസ് എ ഫയൽ, ഒരു ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ആയി. ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ നോക്കാം, ടൈപ്പ് ls there, see this in there, file1 is there. നേരത്തെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു നമുക്ക് ഓരോ യൂസറും ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പും ഡൗൺലോഡ്സും എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. ഇതാണ് പറഞ്ഞ ഞാൻ വേറെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു, ഹോമിനകത്ത് സ്റ്റെഫിനകത്താണ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഹോമിനകത്ത് സ്റ്റെഫിനകത്ത് എന്തിനകത്തും ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, സ്റ്റെഫിന് ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പിനകത്ത് പോയി സേവ് ചെയ്യാം, സ്റ്റെഫിന് ഡൗൺലോഡ്സിനകത്ത് പോയി സേവ് ചെയ്യാം. അല്ല HP എന്നല്ല കൊടുത്തിരുന്നത്, HP അല്ല യൂസർ. ടൈപ്പ് ഇൻ പ്രസന്റ് വർക്കിംഗ് ഡയറക്ടറി. ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ നിൽക്കുന്നത് ഹോമിനകത്ത് HPക്കകത്താണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഹോമിനകത്ത് HPക്കകത്ത് ഏത് ഫോൾഡറിനകത്തും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്യുക, സേവ് ചെയ്യുക ചെയ്യാം. ഇപ്പം നമുക്കൊരു ഇതിനകത്ത് കയറണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലോ ജസ്റ്റ് പുട്ട് CD. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പം ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പിൽ കയറണമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോ, ഡൗൺലോഡ്സ്, CD downloads കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. Now type ls there. This is nothing but ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്ത ലിനക്സ് ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റം PPTX. ഇത് ഈ പവർ പോയിന്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ദിസ് എ ഫയൽ.
Hello, sir. Sir, it's not audible.
Oh, okay. ഞാൻ ആക്സിഡന്റ് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തു. No, I didn't do anything actually. Okay, anyway. Okay. ഇപ്പം കേൾക്കാവോ? ഹലോ,
കേൾക്കാം സർ, കേൾക്കാം.
എത്ര നേരമായിട്ട് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്?
സാർ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ആയി തോന്നുന്നു.
Okay. So what I was telling is that, no, okay. What I was telling is that, no, I was talking about directory structures. Directory structures, no, I told you there are, where we are standing is you can type in using PWD, present working directory. PWD stands for present working directory. Okay, usually where we are will be in a folder known as home. Under that we have our username. I log in as HP. HP is my login name. Okay, under the HP, if you type ls there, okay, these are my files and folders. These are default files and folders, desktop, downloads, which already created. Okay, if you want to create any new file, just put cat command. Okay, cat, say file1. Okay, so I can type in anything there. Okay, type in anything there. You can just create like this. Okay, just create like this. Just put Control C. Okay, Control C. Then you type cat file again. What is the thing? File1, right? File1. That's our contents. Okay, if you want to see what the contents, right, you just type ls. See this one there? File1 is already there. Okay, similarly touch command is what? Touch എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമുക്ക് ഫയലിലെ കണ്ടന്റ്സ് വേണ്ട, എനിക്ക് ഒരു ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. You can just touch it. Okay, file2. contents add ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. വെറുതെ ഒരു ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. empty file 2. Type ls there. See the file 2 is created. Okay, I told you one more thing before. I didn't know whether you heard or not. Any command doubt is there, no? Just put man touch. It will man touch. Okay, it will change that file's timestamps. Okay, timestamp രീതി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ആക്സസ് ടൈം എന്നൊരു സംഭവം ഉണ്ട്. ഉദാഹരണം പറഞ്ഞാൽ if you type ls-l, okay, see this one there. Oh, this time is wrong actually. This one no, is correct. See the thing there. 10. Now this is 10:45 number 12, right? 10:45. Okay, 10:45 number 12, right? Okay, that is access time. Okay, touch it. File 2. Presently is also 10:45, right? Presently also 10:45. Let us see that touch file 1. Okay, see the thing there? Now it's changed. If the file 1 touch then timestamp change, access time modification will be done. See the thing there? File 1. This is time is 10:44, then 10:45. Sorry, 46, right? Okay. Just like that, that is touch command actually. Copy, for example, I want this cp command stands for copy. Okay, if you would copy some file, no, in file 1 in a down documents folder like, okay, documents folder like copy okay. Documents folder copy put /documents, right? So // documents, okay. Put cp is the command to copy. The file copy file 1. Documents like dot stands for current directory. Namada directory documents folder like copy. Okay, type it. It won't give an output to you, okay? Unfortunately, copied in the but still it will be copied. You can go to documents, okay, ls. See the thing there, file 1 is there, okay? So if you come out this cd dot, okay, see this one there, that is what documents, okay? Other copy and it. MV stands for opposite way, copy and paste. Here the file 1 is both there, right? If on the file 1, documents on the file 1. Otherwise, I can cut the paste. The file 1 doesn't record to be in the same folder. I can just put MB. Okay, same contents. Okay, so instead of copy now, I can put MB here. I think I put copy it, right? See this one there. Just replace this CP with MB. Okay, so make it this one is make it file 2. Okay, so ls. So now file 2 is not there. Why? File 2 I moved. Earlier file 1 basically I copied, right? Copied and paste. This one is file 2 and cut and paste. That's the difference. Okay. So all these command I can search like that. Say find. Okay. Say file. Okay. There's no such directory. It will find out the corresponding directory there or not, because we changed this particular thing, right? So find. I think we have file 1. It's there. See, the current directory is there. You can search file 2. I think file 2 is there, right? Yeah, no such file directory because we already moved it. Okay, so it's find command actually. grep is nothing but the pattern searching command. Actually, I thought of giving an outline of all the commands. Okay, but this command work for example, now just go to this, open a browser here. Okay, so installing Linux Windows subsystem on Windows or Windows 10. Okay, I think this is a document. Okay, this is install Windows subsystem for Linux on Windows 10. These steps PowerShell, type in the PowerShell. You just go through this particular thing, okay? This install separate application pole നിങ്ങളുടെ വിൻഡോസ് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ പോലെ ഈ ഒരു എൻവയോൺമെന്റ് ഈ ടെർമിനൽ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവും. ഈ ടെർമിനൽ ഉണ്ടാവും. ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പ് ഒന്നും ഉണ്ടാകത്തില്ല, ഈ ടെർമിനൽ ഉണ്ടാവുക. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഈ കമാൻഡ്സ് എല്ലാം അവിടെ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഓക്കെ, I'll give this link. Okay, this I'll give here. Where I'll give Zoom, right? No, Zoom I cannot give. Anyway, I'll give later. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, so anyway you can search also, right? You search ചെയ്താൽ മതി. എന്താ, just go to installing Windows WSL on Windows 10. Okay, എല്ലാവർക്കും ചെയ്യാവുന്ന കാര്യമുള്ളൂ. It's very easily you can do that. You are students, right? You can able to explore it. Okay, ഒരാൾ സഹായം ചോദിക്കേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങൾ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളിപ്പം ഇതെങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്നുള്ള കാര്യം പ്യൂർ see how we can do that, no? It's basically install how we can do that, no? It's basically written there in pure English in this here. Okay, anybody can do that. Okay, one of the drawback which we do use that, no? It's very easy to do that, but nobody will try it. Anybody can do that. Okay, whether you are Biosciences students or MSc student or MCA student or whatever it is, or you just try it. Okay, because you go to it, it's very easy, right? See, go to the installing Windows and Substable Linux. Okay, so different versions are there. Step 1, it's very clearly written there what we require to do. Okay, open PowerShell administrator, type in PowerShell. ഇത് എന്താണെന്നുള്ളത് അതിന് വായിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന കാര്യമുള്ളൂ. You can easily install. Okay, for the academic purpose, I mean. അതേസമയം if you want to download a full-fledged software, you require to make it sure that you install from a professional help. You require to search a professional help for do that. Okay, okay, so that's what. So otherwise, just for command typing purpose, you can use this Windows subsystem for Linux. Okay, so just search Windows subsystem for Linux or WSL or Windows 10. That's it. Okay, only thing required for that, and you can do it. Okay, I have installed that, but this is better anyway. Okay, all this command, now this is finger. Okay, now one of the important command is basically I told you about sudo. So let us see sudo. Okay, sudo means, I told you one more thing. If you want to install, sometimes no, you don't have permissions. Okay, I told you don't have permission. But one more thing, who has permission? There is a user known as root user. Now see, that is known as administrator. See, why in Windows everybody can save files anywhere? Because everybody has administrative privileges. Okay, everybody has administrative privileges. That's why anybody can install anywhere. Okay, here also there is an administrator. Okay, that administrator, if you want to get the administrative privilege for a particular user, you can give sudo command. Okay, for example, sudo command എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വെറുതെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള. For example, I would install a software. Install a software means what? Installing software will be in the bin directory. Bin directory, you are in the step directory or home directory. Installing software will be another directory, right? Automatically what happened there? For installing software, we require permission to access the bin directory. For that purpose, you give sudo. Okay, just put man sudo. Okay, execute a command as another user. Okay, another user means root user basically, or super user. They think that allows permit user to execute a command as super user. Okay, super user nothing but administrator. Windows not administrator എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ നമ്മൾ വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് നമുക്കൊരു സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് വേണം? നമുക്ക് അതിന്റെ അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റീവ് പ്രിവിലേജസ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ ഒരു യൂസറിനെ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കോ we record how we automatically get the administrative privileges. Okay, but you can acquire administrative privileges by giving sudo command. That's what it is. I'll come to sudo command once again because sudo command will be come in line. Okay, okay, just any command, no, just like that you can try any command here in this particular what do you say, in this Windows. For example, who am I? Okay, I just type who am I. If you want to come out of this particular thing, no, type in q there. Okay, മാനിൽ കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ഇത് പുറത്തോട്ട് ഇറങ്ങേണ്ട എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് അറിയാൻ മേലാതെ വരുന്ന പ്രശ്നം വരണ്ട. q എന്ന് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്താൽ just type q. Okay, then who am I, or just put who. Okay, HP, access time also. Okay, or who am I. HP is nothing but the username. HP. See this one there? HP. Okay. That's what HP, who am I and who command. Okay. Who are is. This but what exactly the purpose actually? Assume that I told you one statement before. Linux is basically server operating system. Okay. In server, multiple users log into the server. During that time, no, who are the user? The server or system administrator may not know. That's the purpose of this particular command. You may think like, what is the purpose of who? Because I know who am I, right? Think of that point of view, okay? We are managing and logging to a server and working there. Okay, some system administrator want to know who are the person executing this particular command, who are the person logged in there. Okay, you can type in who am I or who there. Okay, then another one is star creation. See, actually, all these commands which you can which is there now, there are endless list of commands are there. Okay, just go through man, the corresponding command, whatever the command is. Okay, ഈ ഒരു കാര്യം കൊണ്ട് ഒരു കമാൻഡ് അറിഞ്ഞാൽ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ബാക്കിയുള്ള കമാൻഡ് പേര് മാത്രമേ വ്യത്യാസം വരത്തുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ഓപ്ഷൻസ് ഓൾസോ എങ്ങനെ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് കൊടുക്കാന്നുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, നിങ്ങൾ CP കമാൻഡ് ഓക്കെ, CP ഓക്കെ ./ ഓക്കെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ എന്താ പറയുക ഫയൽ 1, ഇവിടെ ഒരു ഫയൽ ഏത് ഫയലാണ് ഉള്ളത്? LS I have file 1, right? I want to copy this file 1 to ./ say desktop. ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പിനകത്ത് കോപ്പി ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ, അങ്ങനെ കോപ്പി ചെയ്തു. അതേസമയം മൂവ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലോ just change the command name MV. Okay, automatically is moved. That's it. Okay, so now tar command, another important command is tar command. Okay, just put man tar. Okay, what is man tar? Archiving utility. What is archiving? If you want to group together files, okay, നമുക്കിപ്പം കുറേയേറെ ഫയൽസ് ഉണ്ട്, അതെല്ലാം കൂടെ മറ്റൊരു ഡയറക്ടറിക്ക് അകത്തോട്ടോ പോലെ മാറ്റണം എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. ഓക്കെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പെൻഡ്രൈവിലോട്ട് മാറ്റണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ നെറ്റിലേക്ക് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യണം. Okay, you have tar utility for that. Okay, so we can give like, there is no files available presently. Okay, you can put like tar -c options, any options you want to see, no, just put man tar. Okay, this is the option there. Okay, -c, that's it. Okay, for man, sorry, not man, tar -cvf. Okay, then whatever files and folders, no, I don't have much files and folders here, you can give it here. So I think I can give like I don't have much folders here, but so we'll go to that man later. Okay, first we create some directories. Okay, then we can come to it. The man കാര്യം നമുക്കൊന്നുകൂടി നോക്കാം. Man is ch mode. Okay, anyway we will move forward where we are. Okay, directory commands. Let us come to directory commands. Okay, then we can come to man command. Okay, so let us try to create some directories and folders. Okay, I told you already about PWD, that is present working directory. Just type PWD here. It tell you what exactly the directory structure is. Home HP. Okay, for changing directory also I told you CD, say documents. Documents are the DOC at the tab price, just press tab, automatically come and fill the entire thing. Okay, LS. I have 2 files and folders there. Okay, now for creating directory, now I can put mkdir, making directory. Okay, making directory I can put like, say I put my folder. Okay, it will give on the output. Okay, if error is there, now it will show an error. If you know error means what, no issues, just a ls there. See, my folder is created. See this one there. Okay, I can create one more folder. How will you create one more folder? mkdir, my folder .1. Now any number of folders you can create. Okay, similarly for removing a folder, no, rmdir, folder That's it. Oh, there's no folder, my folder, right? So rmdir, my folder. Okay, so if you type ls now, my folder was there actually. Now presently, my folder is not there. My folder 1 is only there. Okay, so if you want to create any directory now, the command is mkdir folder 2. Okay, now think about one second. One second. Okay, now think about, I told you about tar command, right? Okay, now I have 2 folders. If you want to duplicate the commands, the folders now, I can put like this, hyphen cvf, say my folders. Hello, കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? Okay. See this one there? This is your, you can group together. I told you about tar command, right? Tar is nothing but creating a tar board. Even my folders nathu uttri files and subfolders undengilum, tar will be creating a folder known as my folders actually as one thing for transferring the things. Okay, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഫയൽസും മറ്റേ ഫോൾഡേഴ്സും എല്ലാം തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പിന്നെ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് എങ്ങോട്ടെങ്കിലും അയക്കണോ, ക്ലൗഡിലേക്ക് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോ, can use this command to create a tarboard. Okay, it will create my folders as one tarboard. Okay, untar ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലോ again this one, നിങ്ങൾ just like it's not similar to zipping. Okay, WinZip എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? WinZip-നകത്ത് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, കംപ്രസ് ചെയ്ത്, അവിടെ കംപ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഒരു ഫയൽ കംപ്രസ് ചെയ്യുക സാധാരണ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ അങ്ങനല്ല. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഒന്നിൽ കൂടുതൽ ഫയൽസും ഫോൾഡേഴ്സും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതെല്ലാം ഒരുമിച്ച് നമുക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഫയലായിട്ടോ അല്ലെ ഫോൾഡർ ആയിട്ടോ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. അതാണ് ടാർബോൾ ക്രിയേഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, സോ ടാർ ഈസ് എ കമാൻഡ് ഫോർ ദാറ്റ് പർട്ടിക്കുലർ തിങ്. ഓക്കെ, നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഫയൽ ഒരു ലൊക്കേഷന് ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പല ഫയൽസ് എല്ലാം കൂടെ ഒരുമിച്ച് കൊണ്ടുവരണ്ടേ? For that purpose, we use this tar command. Okay, that's what I told you about tar command earlier. Correct, no? Tar command. Okay, this tar command. Then another thing is chmod. Okay, ഞാൻ ഒരു കാര്യം കൂടെ പറയാം. സാധാരണഗതിയിൽ ഇപ്പം പെർമിഷന്റെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ സാധാരണ ഒരു യൂസറിന്റെ പെർമിഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് അയാളുടെ ഫയൽസും ഫോൾഡേഴ്സിലും മാത്രമാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പം നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ നോക്കുക ls, ഇതിനകത്ത് 3 ഫോൾഡേഴ്സാണ് ഉള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ ആ ഒരു ഫോൾഡറിനകത്തോട്ട് കയറുക, മൈ ഫോൾഡർ 1. ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ ഒരു ഫയൽസും ഇല്ല, ഒരു ഫയലും ഫോൾഡറും ഒന്നും എന്നത്തില്ല. ഞാൻ നിൽക്കുന്നത് എവിടെയാണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഹോമിനകത്ത് എൻ്റെ യൂസറിനകത്ത്, HP ആണ് എൻ്റെ യൂസറിൻ്റെ പേര്, ഡോക്യുമെന്റ്സിനകത്ത് മൈ ഫോൾഡർ എന്ന ഡയറക്ടറിക്കകത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ എനിക്കൊരു ഫയലും ഫോൾഡറും ഇല്ല. ഓക്കെ, ഞാനൊരു ഫയൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ടച്ച് ഫയൽ 1, കണ്ടൻസ് ഒന്നുമില്ല, ഫയൽ 1. ഇപ്പോഴോ എനിക്കൊരു ഫയലുണ്ട്, ഫയൽ 1. അപ്പം ഈ ഫയൽ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് കാണുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലോ ഐ ക്യാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ls-l. ഇതാണ് ഫയൽ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ്. ഇതിനകത്ത് dir1 ഡയറക്ടറി 1. ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ എന്താ ഒരു ഫയലും ഉണ്ട്, ഒരു ഫോൾഡറും ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, so you type ls-l. okay, so this is the corresponding files and folders. okay, ഇപ്പൊ ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇതിന്റെ കാര്യം വെച്ചാൽ ഡയറക്ടറി ആണെന്നുള്ള പേര്, ഡയറക്ടറിയുടെ പേര്, ഇത് എപ്പം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ള സമയം, ഇത് എത്ര ബൈ ഡിഫോൾട്ടിനോ ഡയറക്ടറിക്കകത്ത് കുറെ ഹിഡൻ ആയിട്ടുള്ള കണ്ടന്റ്സ് കാണും. അതുകൊണ്ട് അതിന്റെ സൈസ്, ഈ ഡയറക്ടറിയുടെ സൈസ്, ഇത് നമ്മുടെ യൂസറിന്റെ പേര്, ഇത് ഗ്രൂപ്പിന്റെ പേര്, ഗ്രൂപ്പ് വിൽ കം ടു ദാറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, പലപ്പോഴും ഒരു യൂസറും ഗ്രൂപ്പും ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യും സാധാരണ. അതായത് നമ്മുടെ പേരെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു, യൂസറും ഗ്രൂപ്പും ഒന്ന് തന്നെയായിരിക്കും ഇനീഷ്യലി. ഓക്കെ, ദിസ് ഇസ് നത്തിങ് ബട്ട് ദ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ലിങ്ക്സ് ക്രിയേറ്റഡ്. ഇനി ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത് ഈ ഭാഗമാണ്. ദിസ് വൺ യു സീ ദിസ് ഇൻ ദാറ്റ്. ഇതിനകത്ത് D stands for what? ഇത് ഡയറക്ടറി ആണ്, ഫോൾഡർ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് D actually. If you see hyphen there, no, That means it is a file. Okay. Then I have something known as read, write, execute permission. If we file three users are there. Okay. Every user we have read, write, execute permissions. Every users. Okay. What are every users? If I create the file, I am a user. Because I created the file, right? End permission is RWX. Okay. But I create a group create a group in the permission is random set RWX. Okay. Now, I am the group members and the X R-X. Hyphen is right here. So, file anangilo. End permission the file anand there's a hyphen there. See this one there? There's hyphen here, right? Okay. Then I have RW hyphen. What is RW hyphen actually? Enike read and write permission. Okay. Adhe samayam ende group members read and write permission. Execute the program case a program file on the a program file run permission illa. Adana hyphen stands for. Read and matra permission. Okay, this permission set I want to create, for example, no, permission I can use chmod command here. For example, chmod no, I can give like this 0000 file 1. Okay, ls hyphen l. Now, okay, permission. Okay, 000 like vara. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് 000 വന്നെന്നുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ അതൊരു മാർഗം കൊടുത്ത അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും പെർമിഷൻ കൊടുക്കണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലോ A+R. A stands for all. Okay, file 1 ls -l. ഇപ്പൊ നോക്കിയാൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും റീഡ് പെർമിഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, chmod A+R file 1. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എനിക്ക് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് മെമ്പറിന് ഗ്രൂപ്പിന് റൈറ്റ് പെർമിഷൻ കൊടുക്കണമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു G+W. ആ പ്ലസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ആഡ് ചെയ്യുക, മൈനസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ റിമൂവ് ചെയ്യാന്ന് ഓർത്താൽ മതി. സേ ഫയൽ 1. ഇനി ടൈപ്പ് ls-l. വാട്ട് യു സീ? ദിസ് ഇസ് റൈറ്റ് പെർമിഷൻ ഹിയർ, റൈറ്റ്. അപ്പൊ പെർമിഷൻ മാറ്റാനുള്ള കമാൻഡാണ് chmod എന്ന് ഓർത്താൽ മതി. ഫർദർ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് നോ യു ക്യാൻ ഗോ ത്രൂ ദിസ് മാൻ chmod. What are different options to give permissions and all. Okay. Okay. So any command ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പൊ ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കിയേ, അതർ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് അതേഴ്സിന് എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള പെർമിഷൻ കൊടുക്കണം. അപ്പൊ എന്ത് കൊടുക്കാം? chmod. അതർ O എന്നായിരിക്കുമല്ലോ, O കൊടുക്കുകയല്ലേ, പ്ലസ് എന്ത് കൊടുക്കുക? എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് X. എന്തിന്? ഫയൽ 1. That's it. Type in ls-l, you will see that. Oh, ls-l. Okay, see this one there? Execute permission out on that. Okay, file 1 execute permission is there. Okay, just like that we can create. Okay, അപ്പം എടുത്ത് കളയണം. ഇപ്പൊ ഇപ്പം യൂസറിന്റെ റീഡ് പെർമിഷൻ കളയണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലോ I can put chmod ആരുടെ പെർമിഷൻ കളയണം? യൂസറിന്റെ U -R. എന്ത്? ഫയൽ 1ന്റെ പെർമിഷൻ കളയണം. Okay, now type ls-l. See this there? Earlier it was R was there, reading permission was there for the user. Now it is not there. This command basically help you to change the permission. Permission ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിന് ആ പെർമിഷൻ നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന പോലെയാണ്. ബാക്കിയുള്ളവർക്ക് റീഡ് ചെയ്യാനും റൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള പെർമിഷൻ നമ്മൾ ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുത്താൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക്, നമ്മൾ റീഡ് ഓൺലി എന്ന് കേട്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? പലപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ തുറന്നു വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് റീഡ് ഓൺലി. ഓക്കെ, എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് റീഡ് ഓൺലി? ഡിഫോൾട്ട് റീഡ് ഓൺലി ആയിരിക്കും. അല്ലെ പെർമിഷൻ ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്, വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത് പെർമിഷൻ വിൽ ബി മേ ബി റീഡ് ഓൺലി. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ വാട്ട് ഈസ് റീഡ് ഓൺലി ആക്ച്വലി യു ക്യാൻ റീഡ് ഇറ്റ്, യു cannot write it just like that. Okay, so this command will change the permission of anything. Okay. Okay, already discussed about directory command. We'll come to next thing. Then file commands. Okay, I told you about cat command, right? cat will create a file. I told you about cat, say file1. Cat will create the command as well as display the contents also. For example, I can put like this, cat redirection operator file1. Okay. Oh, there is no permission denied. Why the permission denied there? ls. Oh, because why the permission denied? Because we have changed the permission of this particular thing, right? Will come out to this particular thing, ls. Okay, now we'll create here. If you want to come out of the thing now, just put cd space dot dot. Type ls here. In file create, I can use cat command, cat file1 or new file, make it new file. Okay, new file. Okay, so type in whatever you want to type. Okay, it terminal then type here. Just put Control Z. Okay, if you want to see the contents again, use cat new file. These are the contents. Type will be displayed there. This is Control C. Okay, break you can use Control C. Other things, everything will be displayed there. Okay, already discussed CP command, MB command, more or less. Like more file1. Oh, new file type, more new file. Okay, this is the contents. This is scroll difference more or less. Lines of files on the more and less difference thing. More any doubt is there? I'll explain that later. Okay, more you can scroll it actually. Scroll more or less command. Okay. Then wildcard characters. Wildcard characters are we file pair. Okay. And details ls-l. File pair f okay. N star. Okay, new file. ls n star. New file. Okay, that's Windows applicable. Start.txt. Okay, search. If you want to search something now, we'll get start.txt, right? Okay, for example, I want to create a file like this, say touch a file1.c. I touched a file1 and create file1.c. Okay, then I can search. I want to search it using wild characters. What do you do? Just put f. I know it's f something. I forget about the file name. I put f something. C I can put a question mark here. See, this just like this. One character will replace like that. ls start dot star. You just put a question mark here. Okay. Either you can use the question mark there, but still one more thing is I can give any uppercase or lowercase on just put say f. Okay. Star. See this one there. Star stands for anything, right? F start uppercase or lowercase doubt. Okay. So these are wildcard characters, right? This is actually searching. Searching, you can search just like you already want to search in Windows. Windows not search you can see that particular you can just search in that particular thing. That's it. Okay. Okay, search in the particular thing. Okay, so there is a limitation for us. Okay, in the sense like within a 2 hour now, there is not possibility for completely cover all the commands. Okay, so what I suggest is that now you can try to install your Windows subsystem in Linux. Okay, in your Windows 10. That is easy we can do. Okay, you can just I told you just how to open it. Just search your how to install WSL. Okay, how to install WSL or just installing WSL on Windows 10. Okay, in Windows 10. That's it. Automatically tell you the steps actually. Okay, so automatically will all these commands you can type in actually. Okay, for academic purpose now come to file access permission. Okay, I told you about file access permissions. What about file access permissions? ഒരു ഫയലിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം there are 3 users. Okay, owner, group, other. Okay, what is the owner actually? Who created the file is the owner. Okay, I created the file. Okay, I am the owner of the file. Okay, now what about the group actually? Sometimes no, you may be involved in a project or something like that, right? Single project okay, if you're using a project, right? For example, I am developing some bioinformatics work or something. Think about a project which we are developing. Three members are the group. So we divide the task between each of them. Okay, divide the task between each of it. Okay, I uses the front end part. Okay, you develop the software, the logic part. Somebody else will develop the database. Okay, so everybody will be writing their own files. Okay, so we can make it as what do you call each of the users file as user or owner. Okay, other users who are in the same group now as group members. Who has no relation to this particular thing? Anybody outside this? Okay, anybody outside this means anybody has access to this particular computer who has no role to play in the group actually. Think about a project actually. Okay, we are developing some cancer project. Okay, we are doing some analysis work on cancer project. Okay, so automatically what happened there? Different users work on different files, right? But we will group together as one group actually. So cancer biology group. Okay, all the files they can access. How we can access? Second group member. That's why I told you about this ls-l. Okay, when you type ls-l, no. Okay, the second set. When you type ls-l, no, the second set. This second set stands for the permission of. Okay, it will start like this. Okay, rwx, rwx, rwx. Okay, if you look like this like for example, if you type in something here, okay, it will be like this, rwx, okay, then rwx, okay, then rwx. To be like this. Okay, maybe it may be having a hyphen or d. The hyphen or d specify that hyphen means it is a what do you call? It is a file. What about D? D stands for it is a directory. That's the difference. So this is RWX means this is the permission for the owner. Owner is what? User. User is owner is okay. User എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിനെക്കാട്ടിലും better owner എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. But still other is there. That's why they use the term user. Second RWX means what? Second RWX stands for group members permission. The third RWX stands for others permission. Okay, but if you notice the thing, no, this one you see. Each of them has its own set of permissions. Okay, permission undo nokkanannundengilo rw, see this one there, file1 or file1.c. file1.c ക്ക് എന്തൊക്കെ permission ഉള്ളത്? user ന് r ഉണ്ട്, w ഉണ്ട്, മൂന്നാമത്തേത് ലൈൻ ഹൈഫന. Okay, ഗ്രൂപ്പിനും r ഉം w ഉണ്ട്, third one is hyphen. That means hyphen means there is no execution permission. Okay, for example, other person now has the read permission. Okay, there is no w and no hyphen. Sorry, there's no w and no execute. Okay, that means what? That permission for writing and executing is not there for file1.c for the others. For example, there's no execution permission for the group members for file1.c. Okay, and there's no execution permission for others for sorry, there's no execution permission for users also, like that. Okay, then for changing the permission now, I told you already this one. U stands for u. U stands for user. A stands for all. O stands for others. These are all up. These are not uppercase. Okay, these are lowercase. Unfortunately, because of AutoCAD, for example, I created using a Windows this PowerPoint. Okay, that is I create this PowerPoint basically using our PowerPoint software in Windows. But when it changed to that particular thing, no, I forget to look into that particular changing auto capitalization. Okay, I told you about there is another way of changing it. Okay, 777 file 1. It's a little bit difficult, but still you can try it. Okay, 777 stands for what? If you want to give permission together for the first person, no 7. How come 7? Read plus write plus execute. That's what 7 means. Okay, for example, second 7 stands for what? Read plus write plus execute for the group member. Third 7 stands for read plus write plus execute for the others actually. For example, if I put like this, okay, let me put here. Okay, so let us try. I am creating my file. Okay, so touch file 3. Okay, ls. Okay, ls hyphen l. I can display only the file 3. Okay, you can put like this file 3. So it will display this. Okay, only that particular file. Then if you want to change the permission using that particular chmod command, no, chmod 000. What is 000? It change away all the permissions. There's no read permission for the read, write, execute for the user, no read, write, execute for the group, no read, write permission for the others. Just put file 1. Oh, this is what file 1, right? File 3. Okay, now you type ls hyphen l file 3. Okay, no permission. Okay, 777 means what? 4 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, now I'll tell you. Now think about what is the answer. You don't tell me, but tell me think about the answer. Okay, if I go like this, 461 file 1. Oh, not file 1, file 3. File 3. Okay, so what is 461? First person is the 4, his value is 4. What is value is 4? He has only read. Correct, no? He has only read. What about second person? His second person group member. Group member has the value 6. What? How come 6 actually? 4 plus 2. Okay, read plus write. Okay, so just read plus write. That's it. Okay, what about 1 actually? 1 for others, only execute. Now we type like this particular thing. Now you put ls hyphen l. Okay, file 3. See that thing there? Read for, because only 4. There's 2 hyphens here. Then read and write for group member. Okay, finally execution for others. Okay, so it can change another way. Okay, so it's just a logical thinking. Okay, another way of doing it. That's the only thing. This is most easier one. Okay, whereas this is much more, what do you call? You require some calculation. That's simple calculation, simple mathematics. Okay, so very easy actually. You can do that particular thing using command prompt and do that thing there. Okay, now come to file permissions. Now creating a user. Okay, for creating a user, now there are command on us. There are different ways are there. So a user add. User add st. Okay, see the thing there, permission denied. Okay, because HP cannot do any user add, only the administrative privileges. Person doesn't have only administrative privileges can add a user. For that purpose, what we do, that is the purpose of sudo command. If you remember correctly, you can use sudo user add. User add st. Okay, it will ask for the password of HP, not administrative password, your password. Okay, my password I'll type. Okay, now you type ls. Okay, now if you are using a type pwd home ls. Okay, so user add command, no, it will add a user there. Okay, another difference is that, no, if you want to add a user, there's another command is add user. Add user, then what do you call st. Okay, so now if you want to give the permission, no, sudo add user st. Or st is already existing, right? So we can use another user because already you created there earlier, no, a user add st, right? So now we create another user, add user st like. Okay, so just like the previous thing, there is no permission. How will you get permission? Just put sudo add user. Okay, st like it's creating. Okay, it will ask for the password. As for the password means what? You can set the password anything. Okay, I put 1 2 3 again 1 2 3. Okay, you want to create the user, no? Just enter, enter, enter. Don't have to. You can fill all these things information. Okay, correct or not? Yes, created. Now you have ls there. The st like is here. Okay, now you might have a question. When we ask add user, okay, here we are trying user add, right? Sorry, we use you add user, right? But previously I used user add, right? User add കൊടുത്തപ്പോഴോ ഇവിടെ പാസ്വേഡ് ചോദിച്ചെന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. പക്ഷെ യൂസറിനെ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. പക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ ലിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തപ്പോഴത്തേക്കോ ഇവിടെ ആ യൂസറെ കണ്ടില്ല. That's the basic difference between user add command and add user. Okay, user add command is only when you create add user command. What happened there? A folder will be created just like stuff, just like HP. You can use logout and login using your what do you call st like as a username. Okay, or any username which you can give. Okay, that's one option. Okay, but the user add command will not give you. Okay, but still you can log in. Still you can log in without any permissions. That's only purpose of add user command. You can search the difference between user add command and add user command. Okay, add user command is more easily because everything will be done for us. We'll create a folder for you. We'll ask for the details. Everything will be done for that. That's one option, but it may be difficult for you, right? There's an option other there actually. Go to settings. Here also we can have users, and I think these users are there. Okay, see this one there. These are the users. Okay, st I just created before, right? st like. Okay, see this st there, hp there. Okay, Stephen James there, st like which we created now. Okay, so this way also we can create actually. This is we cannot see add or remove anything from here because we don't have administrative privileges. Okay, we don't have administrative privileges. Okay, for that particular matter. Okay, that's how you create that particular user. Either you can directly go to the settings and there you can create a manipulate the user. If you want to unlock it, it'll ask for the password of HP. Just type in the password there. Authenticate. See the add user commands there. Okay, add user command will come directly give that particular thing. Okay, when you this is nothing but a graphical user interface way of doing the same thing. Okay, I told you in the first few slides, right? Linux was anything was basically through command prompt. പിന്നെയാണ് GUI ഉണ്ടായത്. Okay, still that is executing the commands internally and trying to create the user and everything. You can create the user like that and fill the details of any user, any password, and go for that, and give the administrative privileges also if you want to give. Okay, HP, there's a when you use that particular administrative privilege, no, the corresponding thing will be allowing you to execute anything in the system. Okay, including installation, including the removal of software, anything you want to use, you can use using this particular command. Okay, so that's the two ways of doing it. That is firstly the command prompt, that is either using add user or user add, the GUI option. Which one is better for you, which one you like to put, you can do. Okay, better option is you can try here add user. It will not ask you anything. Just type only thing is that no command prompt ആണെന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. add user എന്ന് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് യൂസർ നെയിം കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കായിട്ട് ആഡ് ചെയ്തോളൂ. ഓക്കെ, പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ പറയുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ it will ask for the password. Type in the password. Okay, one more thing, add user. When you try, if you try that particular thing, add user st like. Okay, oh, see that only root may add a user. So what do you do? Sudo add user like 1. Okay, so you'll ask for the new password 1 2 3. You notice one thing, I type in the password, it will not display anything, okay? That's only thing you record, take care. We type in keyboard noki type. Don't look at the monitor because monitor will not display anything on there, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Ah, sorry, not yes, right? It was enter there. That's it. Automatically create the corresponding user there. Okay, so two options are there. You can explore further. Okay, any doubt is there now? I told you, just put man user add. If the command is there, the corresponding manual will be there. See this one there. Go to the corresponding manual and do that. Man add user. Like that will go, okay? You can go through the manual and do the corresponding command for doing the creating the user. Okay, redirection to the file. I told you about redirection of file, right? For example, I want to display the content, right? Say cat file 1. File 1 is not there, right? So I create a what is the thing we have ls cd. Now we are in outside directory, right? I go to HP. ls, I have file 1, right? So if put cat file 1. Hello, this is a file. There's a one line is there. Hello, this is a file. When you type cat file 1 now, it will what? It will type that particular thing to the monitor. Okay, but if you want to redirect the file now, monitor like print here, file like just put file 1. You can give it to file.c. The file.c file1.c like so I have file 1 contents is this is a file there. File1.c we just created, touched it, right? Okay, now you type cat file 1.c. This is a file, redirects the corresponding thing. Okay, okay, that's what redirection means. Just like an example, I'll tell you once again. Okay, so cat f. So cat f. I type something like this. Okay, Control C. You type cat f now. File contents are there. Okay, now if you put cat, I want to display the contents, but I don't want to display the contents here. I want to redirect actually. What do you do? Cat f2 our file 1, right? File 1. Now you type cat file 1. Okay, cat file this is a file. Okay, now to another file. That's it, only thing. Okay, now but it replaces it, right? If you doesn't want to replace anything, okay, contents so we have two this thing there, two greater than symbol. You can give to file 1.c. Now you type cat file 1. See, this is a file is still there. That's the difference between these two. Okay, either you can redirect here. Okay, either you can use a single less than symbol and two, or single less than symbol will replace the contents. Okay, existing contents will be replaced. This will append actually. Okay, that's the basic difference between the redirection. Okay, yeah. We editors. Okay, there are a lot of editors are available here. Okay, you notepad work. Okay, what of files are there? Okay, just go to this one here. Type text edit actually. Text editor. Okay, this is a notepad. This is our notepad kind of thing. Okay, like this. You just save it. Automatically it will save. Okay, save it. Automatically goes to HP, right? Saving in the other HP home HP. See this one there? Anywhere you want to save now, you can save it. Okay, just give here the file name. So here. Just save. That's it. Automatically saves. Just actually. Okay, that's how this thing. Okay, one more editor is known as VA editor. Isn't it under command version on the VA editor? Say I put like file 1. new file. One. Okay, this is not a VA editor. This is command. This may not be easy for you. For example, for a programmer point of view, if you are writing a program, they use VA editor. I just want to show that's an editor known as VA editor. Okay, VA editor basically everything is through command. That's VA editor. Everything is through command means what? Mouse will not work at all. That means if you want to move the cursor, if you want to delete something, if you want to insert something, or if you want to save the files, everything is required to through commands. Everything should work through commands only. That's VA editor. Textured, just like Notepad will work, okay? But here everything is through commands, so we don't have to type in anything there. There's one more editor known as VA editor available for you to run that particular purpose there. Okay. Then remaining file compression we already discussed. We can tar command and gzip command is there. A gzip command is if you want to compress a file now, I can put gzip actually. Gzip, say file1.c. File 1.c. Okay. So if you type ls now, a compressed file will be created. That's it. This will work for WinZip also. Okay. You can download the particular thing into a zip, WinZip actually, and extract it. It will extract. If you want to unzip now, you put g unzip. The unzip actually. Now the file one, this zip file is not there. That's it. Okay. So tarball, which already I discussed about tar creation. Tar and zip difference tar anangil ഒരുപാട് ഫയൽസും ഫോൾഡേഴ്സും ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി നമുക്ക് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. We can group together multiple files and folders together using tar command. Whereas this zip command, zip can will zip one file. What is zipping actually? Reduce the file size. That's it. Okay. Because now I want to upload internet. Better is always to reduce the size, right? We will compress it and send it across net, right? Because I have a very large file. I will reduce the size using the corresponding gzip command for doing that. Okay. Where exactly we are here? We edited file compressions. So another thing is that there are a lot of we're finishing. There are a lot of softwares available in Ubuntu, LibreOffice, Grigory email client, Lollipop music player, GN image manipulator. GN image manipulator is just like Photoshop. Okay. If somebody is interested in Photoshop now, if you know Photoshop, okay, I think it is there. Let's see. GN image manipulator. Okay, you can upload the GN image manipulator. Okay, if somebody knows Photoshop now, you can work on this. Okay, don't ask me because I don't know Photoshop. Okay, so you can, anybody knows Photoshop now, just like whatever commands are there, layer creation, everything in Photoshop now, it will be applicable there. It's free. The thing about Photoshop is not free. Okay, so this is free. Okay, freely coming with Ubuntu actually. Okay, so you name the software. Okay, this is there available free for you. Okay, all the softwares Windows now you're going to purchase, but here that's not required. Just search it and go to it. Okay, that's it. Okay, fine. So any software now, there is a lot of software, Telegram desktop, EPUB reader. Okay, you may be familiar with what are different types of softwares which you required, right? You think about a software. Okay, what we are using. Windows, whatever Windows software which you are using, you think about it. You are using, okay, individually, each of you. There will be next version for the same. Okay, we don't have to bother about that. There will be next version for the same. Okay, I am using LibreOffice. Then sometimes I'm using VLC. Okay, these things are now. I just want to show you. These are available there. Music players, email client, desktop, EPUB reader. EPUB reader is nothing but our what do you call our PDF reader. Okay, Acrobat reader like that. Okay, I thought this is might be important. Installing in Ubuntu. Okay, if you want to install a package in Ubuntu, two ways are there. First, you record download thing. Okay, when you download thing now, if you download the corresponding correct version automatically it will install. But that emphasizes on us. Okay, you record to download the correct version. Okay. Because Ubuntu there are different. This is Ubuntu 20.04. You may be using Ubuntu 16.04, or you may be using Fedora. You may be using some other thing. Okay, so the emphasis is that, or you may be using 32-bit system, or maybe you may be using 64-bit system. Okay, whatever be that, no, whatever be that particular thing, no, your emphasis, you record to find out which is the correct version and do that. Other things that, no, but there's another way is there. Okay, type in sudo say apt. This is the installation command. Okay, sudo apt-get install the package name nmap. Nmap is a package name example. Okay, for example, Zoom. If you want to install Zoom in the system, no, apt-get install what do you call Zoom, or the package you want. I don't want to get Zoom, okay, because Zoom, if you try to install that particular thing, no, it may affect us. Okay, or you just remember any package. Okay, say GCC. See, it automatically installed. Okay, it's already installed actually. Already is newest version. Okay, so sudo apt-get install the corresponding software name. You name the software. Okay, that will be there. Okay, so I can put like there's a command on a sudo apt-get install there's a command on RPM. Automatically install that particular thing there. And also one more thing, you may be thinking like this, okay, why we can download the corresponding Linux version and do it. But when you download the corresponding Linux version now, I told you the emphasis is on you. You have to download the correct version and install it. What about this? System will find out the correct version and install it for you, and all dependencies also. Okay, what do you mean dependencies? Some softwares are required for other softwares, right? For example, you want to work on some Java-based application, you record Java, right? Okay, Java-based application, if you want to run, no, they record Java. Okay, here system will fetch and install Java. You don't have to bother about it. Otherwise, you record do that. That's the difference between these two. Okay, just type in sudo apt-get. This, I told you sudo has nothing to do with this. Okay, the command is actually apt-get. Okay, you put apt-get, okay, install. This is the installation command. Okay, install, okay, package name, whatever package or software name. Okay, I put software name, okay, for purpose of understanding. Okay, any software name, whatever be the name, you record to give. Okay, could not permission denied. See that permission denied. So you record to put sudo there. Sudo apt-get install GNU image manipulate, right? GIMP. See, it's there. It's already installed actually. We can try some of the software, which is, I think VLC is, I don't know, VLC is there. You type in VLC there. I think VLC is not there. So you can type in VLC. Try that VLC, okay? Sudo apt-get install VLC. Yes. It will install. About a command sudo. Okay, this is a command to install. Okay, sudo apt-get install nmap, or the software name, whatever it is. Okay, I tried VLC. It will take some time, okay, to install. That's it. Time 47, 57. Let us see that. All dependencies of the corresponding software also will install there. Okay. Yeah, let us finish installation. Okay, that's the only thing to install. Okay, that's it. It automatically install. If you want to remove a package also, okay, this one there sudo hypd get remove, just like install, you try remove. That's it. Okay, the software name. For example, if you remove the corresponding Zoom, no, just remove it. That's it. Okay. After that particular installation, now go to the here. There's a 2 dot there. Okay. Here type whatever you want. Okay. Zoom is there. Zoom. See, Zoom is installed. The Zoom I installed the morning. So just like that, VLC will come now. It will install like that. Let's try that. Okay, because VLC. അപ്പോൾ ഒറ്റ കമാൻഡ് നടക്കും. ഈ കമാൻഡ് മാത്രമേ നിങ്ങൾ അറിഞ്ഞാൽ മതി. കമാൻഡ് മാത്രം നിങ്ങൾ ഓർത്തിരുന്നാൽ മതി, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. സുഡോ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പെർമിഷൻ എടുക്കാനുള്ള കമാൻഡ് apt-get install. That's it. Okay. ആ സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയറിന്റെ പേര് VLC ആണ് കൊടുത്തത്. VLC വന്നോളൂ. Okay, I think VLC, if the installation comes now, try VLC. VLC media player. See, it's installed. Okay, automatically corresponding thing is installed. If you want to remove the thing now, just put sudo apt-get remove VLC. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So I think I covered whatever given task for me. Okay, and a bird's eye view. Okay. Further, you can explore. I think I have given like a outline of what exactly it is. Okay. But only thing is like that, no. If you ഇപ്പം നമ്മളിപ്പം വിൻഡോസ് ഓപ്പറേറ്റിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റത്തിനകത്ത് നമ്മൾ പിന്നെ ഉപയോഗിച്ചാണ് നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചത്. ഓക്കെ, യു നോ ഹൗ വിൻഡോസ്, വൈ? ബിക്കോസ് യു നോ ഹൗ ദ വിൻഡോസ് വർക്കിംഗ്, ബിക്കോസ് യു ആർ യൂസിങ് വിൻഡോസ്. ഓക്കെ, യു ആർ നോട്ട് യൂസിങ് ലിനക്സ്, യു ആർ നോട്ട് യൂസിങ് ലിനക്സ്. ആൻഡ് വൺ മോർ തിങ്, okay, one more thing, you are purchasing Windows. When you purchase a thing, no, they will put high quality things. High quality things, right? They will correct Windows, correct device drivers, everything they will put. No issues. But Linux is free. When something is free, no, what happened there? The correct, see, actually, for example, sometimes majority problems occur in Linux is that, no, your mouse may not work, external keyboard may not work. Why? Device driver is not compatible. Why device driver is not compatible? Correct device driver is not installed. Why device driver is not installed? Because you install Linux as free. Okay, somebody got installed Linux is free, so the person never bothered to look into it. Okay, device is mouse after its external mouse, or you may be connecting to your what do you call your we may be using our what is thing there, our projector. Okay, projector has to recognize your system, right? Or a system has to recognize your projector, right? There is often as device driver. Okay, that device driver may not be installed correctly. Why? Because this is not compatible. Okay, because this is freely installed. That's a problem with particular thing. Okay, free ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കുള്ള പ്രശ്നം അതാ. അല്ലാതെ if you correctly work everything, no, everything will work correctly and smoothly. Okay. Yeah, that's about my talk. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. That was indeed a wonderful and informative session.
Thank you.
And now we will go ahead and take some time for questions. Just a reminder, participants, please be sure to type your questions into the chat box.
1 second, hold on. Okay, let me unmute the mic. Okay, you can talk to me. Okay.
Sir, there is a question from Reshma.
Okay.
Sir, after installing Linux or Linux in PCs or laptops, the system is getting slow usually. Why is this happening?
That may be, if you install Linux particular thing now, automatically if you are installing dual booting, right? 2 operating system is there, right? Of course, when you install that particular thing, I educate that particular thing if you're installing in a new one, because now the memory may be 4 GB or 8 GB, whatever it is. Okay, and when you are using an existing system, no, automatically the corresponding usage of memory is it will take quite amount of memory. Okay, so to the hardware issue is there, like memory is more, no, you require more amount of memory for that thing. Okay, if you're, and also maybe the correct, that depends upon case base. Okay, you see, for example, this is Linux. If you notice the thing, this is Linux. Okay, there's no issue with me. The sense like I can work on anything. Okay, you can do anything on the you can do anything on the Windows system. You make a PowerPoint, make a Word, make a write-up, you upload everything, send across. Okay, speed, nothing. I do not do anything. Okay, the sense like I just download anything from the corresponding internet and use it, just like we are using in the case of Windows. No issue with that. Okay, that depends upon the hardware also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir, there is another question. Is it possible to install software in our system using Linux without downloading the software?
Yeah, that's why I told you. This, I think I have given that answer before. Okay, you can, in this one, this is install Windows substitute for Linux. We don't have to download anything on. We don't have to install separate operating system and install a dual operating system there. Okay, you can work just like a software. This is the corresponding link for that. Okay, this link, you know, you can just try it. Okay, I'll put in the chat box. Copy. Zoom. What happened to Zoom? Turn to meeting is not there. Eh? Okay, one second. I don't have to sign in again, right? No, not there. What happened? Anyway, I'll send to that particular thing. Okay, this is a chat. So you can just search it. Okay, this is the corresponding thing. So this just install WSL on Windows 10 or whatever version of Windows you're using. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just
Thank you.
search it. It will install the just like a software. നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ കമാൻഡ് പ്രോംപ്റ്റ് കൊടുക്കത്തില്ല വിൻഡോസിനകത്ത്. കമാൻഡ് പ്രോംപ്റ്റ് പോലെ തന്നെ there is no GUI. Okay, GUI also can be installed separately. Graphically, even graphical user interface also can be used there. Okay, that link will help you with that. Okay, if you want to, if you are so particularly installed. But for the graphical user interface you install, no, I told you it take amount of memory, so system will get slower. Okay, because we are working one operating system. In that we are operating another operating system. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, there is another one. If I do not want to install WS, so is there any easy way to create a bootable USB drive for Ubuntu to do some basic practice?
If you do not want to install W system on Windows, there is an easy way to create a bootable USB drive on Windows, do some basic practice. You mean to tell that you want to, without using any virtual Linux, you require to run that particular thing, right? Bootable USB drives. Yeah, we can create bootable USB drives. Okay, you can upload that entire Ubuntu a bootable device and connect to the bootable device. That's also possible. Okay, that also we can do. Okay, so
okay,
the
sir.
configuration and other thing, no, you record to search it actually, how to do that and all. Okay, you can do that. We can separate a external drives. You can use an external drives to connect to it and install that particular thing there and connect to that particular your Windows system, and you can boot from there. But you record to manage actually how to boot initially to that thing there. By default, no, if you are installing that particular Windows and Linux there, automatically it will ask for which software, where you want to go. Okay, but here there is a bootable device, right? So first time itself it load to Windows. So you record to change the primary bootable device to the external device. Then only it will boot correctly. Okay, but it's very complicated, right? This is easier, right? You can write on virtual. Either you can install completely, because same amount of pain only you will take to install the thing, or installing a what do you call Windows subsystem. Okay, for installing. Okay, you think like this. Okay. The other way is, this is more complicated, making a bootable device and booting for a separate operating system, because now every time we're going to boot now, primary bootable device is your Windows, automatically go to Windows. Okay, so automatically, otherwise no, you record to change the configuration to the other one. Okay, every time. So that may be create unnecessary hardships for loading. So better thing is that either directly install the Linux, or just for practice of command, no, you can just type in, go to WSL or Sigwin. There's a software called Sigwin or something like that. Okay, that can be used for that particular purpose.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
The next question is, how is Ubuntu not affected by viruses?
That I told you, I think. It's virus, no? Virus attack is, majority of viruses created is nothing but, no? Antivirus software companies say that this is a virus, this is a virus, this is a virus, like that is created, because antivirus software companies, they want to sell the markets. Okay, major viruses, no, the antivirus software will not do anything. Okay, majority of virus companies produce antivirus software because they want to sell the market, right? നമ്മൾ ഒരു antivirus software install ചെയ്തു, കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ അതൊന്നും ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലെന്ന് നമ്മൾ അൺഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യും. അതിന് പകരം അതെല്ലാ ദിവസവും 5 വൈറസിനെ ക്യാച്ച് ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് വി ആർ വെരി ഹാപ്പി. അപ്പോൾ വി ഗോട്ട് ആന്റിവൈറസ് സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ ഇസ് ക്യാച്ചിങ് 5 viruses daily. Okay, these viruses are will not use anything. Okay, they will not cause any harm. A real antivirus, no, a real virus, no, like any computer program, no, it will do all the harm. Okay, it will not be anything. It can do anything. We cannot do anything with antivirus software will not help there. Okay, why the question why Ubuntu or Linux, in the sense Linux will not be affected by viruses there, no? Think about the virus mechanism. Okay, when you virus is a program, when you write that program and install the program, the permission of that program belongs to what permission you have. Okay, you have the permission, right? For example, you download a software from internet, okay, which contain a virus. Okay, you save it somewhere. The virus program which get all the permission of the particular user. Who are the user in Windows? Every users are administrators. So every administrator can access any files in the system. Okay, whether it's C drive, whether it's a D drive, whether it's program files, everybody can access. Come to Linux, what happened there? You're logged in as a particular user, say HP in that case, my case, or Steph, or whatever be it. Okay, so what happened there? Your limitations will be in that folder. Beyond that, okay, so anything above, all of them things will be above that. That corruptible data will be above there. The bin folder, USR bin folder, diff folder, library files, all of them are above it. Okay, so the virus program which you are getting into the Linux will not get the permission to access other files because you don't have the permission. Your program also will not have the permission. Your program means the program which you downloaded will not get the permission because the program gets the permission from you. You don't have the permission, your program also will not get the permission. So that's why virus is not affected. Okay, virus is there for no use because virus cannot access any data because your permission is limited to what I told in the home directory. Home directory after ningada corresponding folder, you have the permission. Stops there. You cannot correct other data because we cannot access the data. Your permission, the virus also will get only your permission. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And the next question is, on Windows, we can run virtual Linux on Windows.
Yeah, Windows we can run virtual Linux. That's why I told you this virtual Linux. There's something Sigwin, WSL. This all that virtual Linux actually, like platform. Virtual Linux means without installing. That's why I told you WSL. Okay, WSL, Sigwin. Lot amount of softwares are available nowadays to run on this virtual Linux. We don't have to install anything. Just like a software, you can install there. This entire Ubuntu, you can install that particular thing. That's also possible. Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, if you don't mind, can you share the slide, this presentation for us?
Tell me again.
Sir, can you please share the presentation slides for us?
You're so audible. One second. Okay, one second. Yeah, tell me once again. Hello.
Sir, can you please share the slides with us?
Yeah, that I will do. I'll send you. Okay.
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 Thank you, sir. I think now we have covered all the questions. We are at the end of the session. Participants, please note the feedback form of the webinar is provided in the chat box. Please fill the form as soon as possible. Only those participants that have filled the form will be provided the e-certificates, and the certificates will be given in your email ID within the 2 days. Okay, now I invite Diya Sanjeev to have the vote of thanks. Diya, please.
Good morning to one and all. The best and beautiful things in the world that cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt by heart. Thank you is once which praise among them. I consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed as a memorable and successful seminar. On behalf of Union Christian College and entire Department of Bioscience, on my own behalf, I would like to thank our chief guest and resource person, Mr. Stephen James, for gracing us with his thought-provoking address and sharing with us his findings and opinion today on Linux for Beginners. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful section. Next, I would like to thank our beloved principal, Dr. David Search Matthew, for all the words of wisdom that radiated a source of energy with us. Thanks, sir. Thank you for being with us. Next, a special thanks to the head of the Department of Bioscience, Mr. Shyam Mohan, for his constant encouragement, support, and also his motivation too. Thank you so much, sir. I'm very grateful to Mr. Vibin Thomas, who have given enormous support to making this program a successful one. Thanks, sir. And a special mention, a gratitude to conducting members for their great work in coordinating the program. Thank you so much. My heartfelt thanks goes to Bioscience Department, teaching and non-teaching staff who are our second parents, who always stands by us, guide us, leads us, and motivate us. We feel proud and thank you for making you feel happy and your presence in this event. Thank you. Next, an event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheel starts rolling weeks in advance. We have been very fortunate enough to be having packed by a team of very motivated and dedicated coordinators and volunteers. I'm thanking everyone, the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to make the completion of the task from their comfort zone. Thank you so much, guys. Last but not the least, I thank all the students and participants for showing their interest in this program, and big thanks for your involvement. Once again, thank each and everyone who have assembled here. With these words, I conclude. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Diya. We appreciate all of your being here. Thank you, everyone. I hope that everyone, participants have filled the feedback form. And so thanks again for joining us today, and we will see you the next time. Have a good day. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the patient listening. Okay. Thank you. Bye.